Hi, my name is Lora Amara, and I want to share with you my art. So please join me for a short introduction. Why I started doing art is, as an interior designer, I worked a lot with beautiful fabrics, and I saw the art of other people, the fabric designers, in their world. And I have a deep love of textiles, so I would take the contemporary textiles and I started having images of combining them with antique textiles. So I did a first series of work that was just mostly fabric based and added other elements to it. And in the process of it, I realized that what I really wanted to do was produce art with the textiles and these other materials that I use, beads and other bits and pieces of jewelry, to produce a very balanced, symmetrical pieces of art, really for the purpose of having the viewer feel centered when they looked at the art. That was really the purpose in doing the art. As a result of finding this very balanced center, I felt called to describe this work as mandalas. And now, as I've done it now for the period of time that I've done it, the actual title of it is Mandalas Revisited. And I've added the revisited piece to it because I use old funky pieces of material that I might find on a roadside, or I might find at a beach, or I might find at a recycling center. And the purpose of that is to really showcase how we can take pieces that you might not think are beautiful, you might not think they have a use, and reweave them into a thing of beauty. And it's very exciting for me to show people how to do that. The process of doing art, for me, is a spiritual practice. And I intend to have my art in its perfect balance and symmetry ask the viewer to find their center. It's my intention and my desire, and actually my prayer, that as the viewer looks at this work, they kind of mentally or in reality uncross their arms and reflect on their own center. And because I'm asking the viewer to do that, it's my job as the artist to actually bring my total attention and awareness to each piece of wire I might be working with. When I'm holding the drill, that I'm very focused and I'm bringing my own presence to the work. And in so doing, I believe that I'm weaving in the energy of presence, because that's actually what I want to convey to the viewer, to the person who's looking at my art. I want them to see their own presence. And ultimately, what I'd like the viewer to do is to just stand quiet, let their thoughts float away, take a breath, and reflect on their own center. That's really my intention and my prayer in doing this art. Here is a sample of my art. I'll go through the details of it. This is a tray that I found at Goodwill. It actually has some scratches underneath here, so no one would necessarily use it as a tray, but I saw it as a base for my work. The fact that it's a circle, a disc, is very symbolic of mandalas, and the perfection of the sphere. This is an old rusty piece of, it looks like an old kitchen grater. Doubtful anyone would use it as a kitchen grater, but isn't it cool here in this art? This is a light switch. This is a piece of, I don't even know what, I think this is a piece of jewelry. My job as the artist is to begin layering and layering. It's very much a meditative practice. Just you lay it out, you get the design, and then the meditation really comes in. How am I going to actually affix the different pieces to each other? I have been asked if this is environmentally friendly art, And I would say that it is. I love the environment, and I think that it's incumbent upon us as members of this earth to look and see how we can lighten our footprint. So if this art can convey to people, be aware of our environment, reuse what we already have, then man, that is such a blessing. I am excited about that possibility. And in closing, I just want to offer the following. Breathe in, breathe out. And thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you watching.